after BW 3.5, the other major version is 7.0, which stands for business intelligence. And after 7.0, they have released one more version, 7.3, and they have renamed it back to BW for business warehouse. With 7.3, one more version with Service Pack 5 has been released. Which is HANA enabled. What does this HANA enable mean? Basically, the backend database for your BW system or your functional module till now is Oracle, and now they are replacing this Oracle with an in-memory database known as HANA. Backend database in your function module, it is HANA. It is Oracle. Till now it was Oracle. When you migrate it to BW 7.3 Service Pack 5, it will be HANA. These are about the major versions that are available in the market. But basically, what is this BI for? What we have to learn in our course for BI consulting. So before we see what we have to learn, let's see some basic concepts of data warehouse. In any ERP system, you have two systems. One is OLTP and the other one is OLAP.
Is this related to BDMS?
Hello?
Is this related to database management or else data warehouse?
Your voice is too low, Rohini. Can you type the question for me?
No, is this related to data warehouse or else database management system? That is BDMS. So because you are telling function model in Oracle.
Yeah, basically what we do in BW is we extract data from OLTP systems, which will be our function module systems like ECC system, SRM and CRM, or any other Oracle financial databases, or any other webis, any other Excel files. You can extract data from many systems like Hyperions, multidimensional systems like Hyperions, all those, and Teradata. You can also extract data from Teradata and load it to our BW system, and build report on top of it. In any ERP system, when we deal with ERP system, you have OLTP and OLAP system. What is this OLTP system is for? What is meant by OLTP system? Any idea what is the OLTP system? So basically, the front-end system which take care of all your business process. The front-end system which take care of all your business process. The very first case is, let me give a quick example on this. If you want to open an account in a bank, then you approach the representative of the bank. This representative will collect all the credentials like ID proof, address proof, contact numbers from you to generate a new request account number for you. Once the account ID is generated for you, you are free to perform your transactions in it. You are free to perform your transactions. Like you can deposit money, you can withdraw amount, and you can make funds transfer, you can make check deposits, check withdrawals, ATM withdrawals, or ATM deposits. Okay? And this process is a daily business process of a bank, which cannot be stopped at any cost. And during this process, a data is generated in OLTP, which is further classified into master data and transaction data. This data that is generated at OLTP will be loaded to our OLAP system, Online Analytical Process. OLAP stands for Online Analytical Process, for our report execution. Basically, OLAP is for report execution. So here, the process of, during our course, we deal with process of extracting data from OLTP system and loading it to OLAP system. And during this extraction and load, between we have transformations. And in these transformations, we remove junk data or uncleansed data. We homogenize the data and store it in a proper manner in our OLAP system. We have different targets in OLAP system, where on top of those targets we build our reports. So here in this example, my OLAP system is nothing but my BW system. During the course, I call it as BW or BI or DW. It's one and the same, only the difference in the version. Clear? Now,
no, you told that it's loading the data in OLTP.
Can you be a bit louder, Rohini?
No, loading the data in OLTP.
Loading data from OLTP system to OLAP system. OLTP system is nothing but your front end, the system which takes care of all your business process. And during this process, a data is generated, and this data is extracted and loaded to BW system, which is nothing but our OLAP system.
OLAP is nothing but BW.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm new to the subject, so that's all.
Yeah, not a problem. See, Rohini, you might have many questions at this point. You can ask them, but few questions, even if I answer right away, you will be in confusion. So when time comes, I'll answer them. They will be very clear to you. Okay? Now, is it really required? Yeah?
No, BI means OLTP.
OLTP?
It's nothing but BI.
No, OLAP is BI.
And then OLTP?
OLTP is any front-end transaction, like a function module, ECC system. Or when you go to a McDonald's, let me give a good example, a McDonald's. There you order your menu. From the menu you select few items and order it. And a cashier will punch in the order, and this information will be stored on the local system itself, which is nothing but our OLTP system. Or in our previous example, when you talk about bank, ATM machine is the local system where you save data in the front-end process. During this front-end process, we have two different systems. When you perform a transaction, on the bank or ATM, when you withdraw money, it will be available on OLTP system. you need to load this data from OLTP system to OLAP system. Okay?
The data is master.
It can be master data as well as transaction data.
Both are different.
I'll explain you what is the difference between master data and transaction data and how to identify master data. And master data is further classified into attributes and text, and I'll also describe you what is the difference between master data attributes and master data text. Okay?
Please go ahead.
Now, OLAP is specially for my reporting purpose. Only for my reporting. So to have this report built on OLAP, I need to perform ETL process, that is extract data from OLTP, and make some transformations on top of it, like removing junk data and modifying required information in the data, and load it to BW system. Is nothing but ETL. So during our course we will deal with this ETL process as well as reporting. During this we will deal with ETL process as well as reporting. So can't we build our reports on OLTP?
Reporting means where you are reporting this data.
Rohini, can you type your question to me?
No, where you are reporting this data. OLAP you have given reporting. Where you are reporting? In the master data and in the transactions.
See, these reports can be master data, can be transaction data. You will understand this reporting concept once you understand what is transaction data and what is master data.
Okay. So
Okay.
whatever you are reporting the data that you are loading that data into this ETL.
Yeah. ETL is the process of getting data from OLTP system to OLAP system. Once the data is available in OLAP system, you build reports, your required reports.
Okay.
This reporting doesn't mean that you are intimating to someone. This reports means analytical reports for better analysis. Let's say I want to build a report for a list of the products that are sold in previous year. Okay. I want to build a report for my inventory. What is the available stock? What is the consumed stock? Are you getting my point?
Somebody can understand. Consume the stock, I don't know all those things. Because it is totally
It's alright, I do understand. The very first session you will have many questions, but still. It's common with all students that they have many questions in their mind in the very first session. But it is very difficult to understand everything in the very first session. As the sessions goes on, all your questions will one by one will be cleared off from your mind. Okay? So basically in BW we deal with ETL and reporting process. We have a benefit of having these two systems in the ERP. We have analytical reporting for our better analysis, reduce burden on OLTP, historical reporting. We cannot perform historical reporting on top of OLTP system because OLTP system is meant to store only 6 months to 1 year data, not more than that. Why? Because if the size of database in the front end increases, the application of the front end slows down, because of which we archive data regularly. Hardly we store 6 months to 1 year data in OLTP system.
Otherwise,
And centralized repository,
historical reporting is once.
historical,
Historical reporting is once in a 6 months to 1 year.
no, historical report means it can be up to 10 years data. Let's say I want to see what are my sales in the last 3 years.
Okay.
I cannot build such reports on top of OLTP system, because OLTP system will hold only maximum of 6 months to 1 year data. So such type of reports I need to depend on OLAP systems. Now I am talking about benefits of OLAP. Benefits of OLAP system. Okay.
So that is 6 months and this is 10 years.
Okay. If the size of database increases, the application in the front end performance will decrease. Let's say on my local machine in our McDonald's, I am storing around last 2 years of data on my local server. And my application which is in the front end will slow down. If the size of database increases, the application slows down, which is dependent on that database. Now, let's say if my size of database is smaller, if you go for the billing in the front of the cashier will punch you as fast as possible, will bill your order as fast as possible. So the application must be faster in the front end. If you store huge amount of data like 10 years of data or 5 years of data or 3 years of data on the local server OLTP system itself, obviously based on number of records, the size of database increases. As the size of database increases, application performance decreases. So instead of 1 minute to take your order, cashier will take 5 minutes because the application is slow. Clear?
Like application means what?
Rohini?
No, application you are telling it is slow.
Application can be anything.
I mean it is typing something is what? Already it is involved.
Already it is?
Already it is written anything or we have to?
No, we don't deal with OLTP system. Our methodology is to only extract data that is in OLTP system.
Okay.
Our aim is to extract data from OLTP system to BW. Okay, front end might be any application. Don't bother about front end. So you have worked on .NET, right?
I have taken the trainings in .NET.
Okay, you might have developed different applications in .NET.
Like C#, VB.NET. We have given training.
Yeah.
I'm not aware
Okay.
of that.
Okay, and how about Java?
Java is, I have done the project in Java, JP.